Last time in real life, challengers joined the police force and cleaned up the neighborhood.
You're under arrest.
Ben looked hard for the shield, knowing that Talon already had one.
I'll come in second last if I have a shield just to get Talon eliminated.
Talon looked like a winner, but ran into more trouble than he bargained for. Every job seemed to start out well for Talon.
Underbridge.
That's it.
Can you please tell me, Talon, what is it?
But ended up going wrong.
Oh!
And Ben and Ruby Ray were able to get past him. Madison figured out the clue card the fastest and won the experience, choosing the big reward. You won. How does that feel?
Feels great.
Ruby Ray came in second and won the wrench. Talon would have been eliminated. You're the last challenger to arrive. But thanks to the power of Talon's shield, your journey ends here. Ben, who never found one, was the one who went home. Coming up, competition is fierce, and the stakes have never been higher as the last 3 challengers become Navy SEALs.
Drop!
It's a battle of the sexes.
Ruby and I do have a plot against Talon.
I'm determined not to let that happen.
Girls against boy. The fire to win burns bright for some, but fizzles out for others. Who will make it to the final experience and have a shot at the grand prize, and who will take a hit and go home? Nice ride, guys.
Thanks.
Right here. Well, they say good things come in threes, and you 3 are very good. In the last 11 experiences, through skill and determination, you've beaten 15 challengers.
Woo!
You 3 are the elite.
You call this elite? Congratulations, drop. Drop! Let's go, get down.
Okay.
Let's start knocking them out. When you get through this challenge, you'll be elite. But I promise you one thing, you won't like what's coming up next. We'll see who earned the right to be here. Get down, honey, push them out.
Yeah, honey. Get down.
11 challenges. Who's gonna win this one?
Me.
Me.
I was hoping everybody'd say that.
Meet Extreme SEAL Experiences, Don Shipley and Jim Madison.
Get on your feet.
Today, you guys are gonna be Navy SEALs. SEALs are a special operation of the United States Navy. They go where the military can't. Don was decorated for heroism in Liberia. He was in the SEALs for 24 years and has been all over the world. Jim was decorated for valor in Somalia. He's been to Central and South America, so he knows the jungle. SEAL stands for sea, air, and land. In today's experience, you guys will be facing the same challenging situations that these elite soldiers do on the sea, in the air, and on land. And Don and Jim will make sure of that. The only thing ordinary about this experience is that the last one to cross the finish line could be going home. But with a keen eye, you may be able to find the shield. If you're armed with this, it can save you from being eliminated. There's another one placed somewhere along your path today. All right, challengers, get in your combat fatigues, because it's time to get this battle started.
Move.
This job will test your aim under time pressure. You'll race along this wilderness path, shooting paintballs at targets along the way. From inside those areas, you've got to hit the targets on either side of the path with paintball guns. You want to get all your targets in the fastest time possible. You'll get a big time penalty for every target you miss. And you've got limited ammo, so every shot counts. Now, one of you has an advantage over the others. I'm talking about the wrench. Ruby Ray, you got a hold of the mighty wrench after coming in second during the police action experience. Come on over here. Each challenger will get 15 paintballs to hit 8 targets. No small feat. However, the soldier getting wrenched will only get 10. Let's go find out who it's gonna be. So.
What do you think it's gonna be?
She's probably gonna wrench me because she's all the girl power.
I'm thinking Talon.
Surprise, surprise.
One, because he's already done paintballing before. Two. The second reason is because he's a guy.
It's not a fair reason, but it's a reason. Ruby Ray has made her decision. Go ahead. Talon, you will only get 10 paintballs to hit your 8 targets.
Okay.
Ruby and I do have a plot against Talon. The girls should stick together and try to get the boys eliminated as soon as possible.
For sure, the girls are ganging up on me, and I'm determined not to let that happen.
Madison, you were our big winner from the police experience, so you'll get to start picking off your targets first. How do you feel about that?
That's fine, I think I can do it.
Okay, well, why don't you get on your mark to hit your marks?
All right.
Watch where you're pointing that thing. Okay, Maddie, go. Madison, running fast, approaching your first target. It's a miss.
I was a little nervous because I didn't really know how to shoot a paintball gun.
It's another miss. And another. Madison has taken 4 shots at her first target. She hits it, but she's used 7 out of her 15 paintballs.
When I got a target, I was obviously happy.
Taking aim at her second target. She hits it in 3 shots.
It took me a few shots on each target to finally get one, but I figured it out.
Gets her next target in only 2 shots. Her shooting is improving, but she's only got 3 paintballs left in her gun. No, no.
And I ran out of ammo, and it was a little bit devastating because I knew that I would be given some time penalties.
No! Madison out of ammo. Running to the end of the course now. Madison finishes the course in 1 minute and 52 seconds, hitting 3 out of her 8 targets. Go, Talon. Because he was wrenched, Talon only has 10 paintballs to shoot with. And he misses.
I was thinking aim, shoot.
Hits his first target in 3 shots.
A couple friends and I used to play every once in a while. He's got $1,000 worth of gear and everything.
Oh, so close. Talon giving up on targets number 2 and 3. He's got just 4 paintballs left in his gun. It's a miss on target number 4. And a hit on target number 5. Gets it. Nope, out of ammo. Talon finishes in 1 minute and 24 seconds with 3 out of 8 targets hit. Same number of targets hit, but a little bit faster than Madison. Ruby Ray, you're up.
I'll try my best to shoot, but I've never done it before, so that's kind of out of my control, but what's in my control is that I see all 8 of them and I follow the right course, so.
Go, Ruby Ray. Oh, Ruby hitting it on her first shot. And target 2 in 1 shot. Oh, she's nailing it.
I was going through and I was like, okay, got that one. Wow, got that one. And then I was like, wow, I got that one too. And then I kept going through, so that was kind of nice.
Unbelievable. So far, Ruby Ray's hit every target in one shot. Ruby hits all 8 targets with no misses and finishing the course in exactly 1 minute. Fastest time. Good job, guys. No?
No.
Not so much? How many have used a paintball gun before? You have.
Yeah. For
every target you missed, 10 seconds will be added to your finishing time. Ruby Ray, it looks like you not only finished in the fastest time, you were also the only one to hit every target. So you're in a well-deserved first position. Way to go. Talon, you were the most experienced paintballer here, and you finished pretty quickly, but you missed 5 of your targets. Your time penalty puts you 1 minute and 14 seconds behind Ruby Ray. Madison, you also missed 5 of your targets, but you took a little longer on the course, and you're now in last place. 1 minute and 42 seconds behind the leader. The good news for you two is that there's still a lot of sea, land, and air to cover, so you'll have a decent chance to move out of those dangerous last 2 positions. Here, take these. That is all the equipment you'll need for your next job as Navy SEALs. If Navy SEALs are caught behind enemy lines, that means they're cut off from food and water supplies. So every SEAL has to know how to make a fire from scratch. It can keep them alive.
That's right, Sabrina. Navy SEALs need to know how to use the materials they find out in the forest in order to make a fire. We use that fire to boil and purify water and to cook anything that we catch out there.
You each have a flint stone, a piece of metal, and some tinder. You'll have to build your fire using them and any wood you can find. You've got to boil a cup of water for your job to be done. Ruby Ray, after the paintball race, you are 1 minute and 14 seconds ahead of Talon, so you'll get to start this before him. Madison, you will start 28 seconds after Talon. Let's get some sparks flying here, people. Ruby Ray?
Yeah.
Let's get cooking. Challengers will have to strike their metal on the flintstone, creating a spark to light their piece of cotton, then use wood to keep their fires burning. Wow, Ruby Ray getting fire in 1 strike. Now she needs to build it up enough to boil water. Talon, stand by. Go. Get ready, Madison. You're off. Go. Ruby's struggling to keep the fire going. Oh, it looks like Ruby's fire is out. Talon's got it going. There's a start for Maddie.
Okay. Come on, Ruby. You do it.
Come on. I was definitely frustrated and upset that I couldn't get the fire started.
Both Talon and Madison building up their fires. Ruby had fire but lost it, and now she's striking out.
I don't have any more.
Madison and Talon building up their fires. Ruby Ray still struggling to get hers going again. Got it!
Easy, come on. Come on, please.
But Madison's fire's out.
This single tinder lasts 3 to 5 minutes. That gives you 3 to 5 minutes to nurture that fire from small to bigger.
Talon struggling to keep his fire alive. Ruby's fire's out. Madison strikes again.
No. Oh, come on. Had it.
I have ashes.
Talon losing his fire.
just got a giant pile of nothingness now. Huh, well, my tinder's gone, so there's nothing I can restart with.
I know, me too.
Madison is the only one with tinder left. That's the cotton to help her start the fire.
Can I borrow some, please?
No.
I'll help you get yours started.
No.
The fire challenge was mortifyingly frustrating because normally I get fires going pretty fast, and that one took forever to get going. I have nothing.
If you kids were in the winter wonderland, you would absolutely freeze. They'd find your rock-solid body out there in the tundra somewhere.
When Jim came in and started insulting us, I was like, I know, yeah, all right, I really did mess up.
Might be y'all's lucky day.
Oh, cool. Good. Okay, he's gonna do it in like 5 seconds. Yeah.
Madison trying to get ahead of the competition.
We need to nurture the fire from smallest to biggest, right? Have y'all looked and listened?
Madison's got fire. Talon is still striking. Ruby gets her fire going again. Talon strikes and lights his fire. Ruby Ray's fire is out again.
When Jim did his fire, we could look off of that, but obviously I didn't do a very good job.
Madison's fire is still going. Talon's too. Madison's fire growing big.
Come on, I can do this. Oof, that one hurt.
Madison is up to bigger branches. So is Talon. Ruby, still no fire.
Good job, Maddie.
Thanks.
Madison's starting to boil her water.
Come on, Ruby.
But there's nothing left to light, so I can't.
Whoa, Maddie.
Looks like Maddie is done.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
You done, Maddie?
Yeah. Ooh, oh gosh.
Good job.
Thank you. The fire dance. You impressed, Talon?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, it's really impressive.
You're like spilling.
Ruby's giving everything she's got.
I'm looking for someone called Sabrina. I didn't seem to be able to start the fire, so.
Going out?
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't complete a challenge automatically ends up in last place. All right.
I will do it.
Talon not managing to get his water to a boil.
Okay.
You done?
Patience goes a long way. You almost had a rolling boil 3 different times. In your haste to try to get that fire going up again, you spilled more water and you were just working against yourself. Madison rocked. There's no two ways about it. Just basically imitated what I had done. She looked and she learned and she conquered.
It's really cool that I was the only one that could do it. I just kept telling myself that I could do it, and it happened.
Ruby's a killer on the doggone paintball trail, but she's no campfire girl. That's for certain.
Okay. Maddie, you weren't just the first person to finish this challenge, you were the only person. You're in first place.
Woo! It feels pretty good when like you're far behind and then like you manage to catch up.
Ruby Ray, you started this challenge in first place, but there didn't seem to be any chemistry between you and that fire. you couldn't get your water boiling, and as a result, you received a 5-minute penalty. You are now 5 minutes behind Maddie. Talon, it looked promising for a while, but you couldn't get your water to boil either. You received a 5-minute penalty also, and added to the time that you were behind after the paintball challenge, that puts you 1 minute and 14 seconds behind Ruby Ray, and in last place. Well, after going through that struggle, it looks like you guys are ready to embark on an extreme SEAL adventure mission. You have to rescue 3 pilots whose helicopter crashed in the river. They're dummies, of course. Here's the problem, they're behind enemy lines. That means the enemy will be patrolling the woods and river. You will have to get to the pilots without getting caught, so you'll have to use stalking techniques to go undetected. You'll get your briefing from Don.
Stalking is the ability to move undetected without making any quick movements. Watch my feet. I'm gonna take the ball of my foot like a little ballerina. I'm gonna put my toe down. I'm gonna roll over. If you're sneaking up on a sentry and you snap a twig, oh, you're busted. He is on you like a hobo on a ham sandwich. I don't hear very much of anything. You're doing an excellent job. This one is crawling. You guys get down on your hands and knees, facing me. You kind of ease yourself up and move forward. That's it. Tuck your feet in, do it again. That's it. SEALs can do this for hours and go hundreds of yards. It's uncomfortable, it's miserable, and guess what? We don't care. You'll get shot wearing that thing. Camouflage yourself to hide. You have to change your color and your outline to blend into the environment. Your face paint, you will cover all exposed skin. Want to match that uniform that you're wearing.
It was really cool learning from Don, and because he's like such an expert.
Wow, those are some extreme makeovers. Now you guys actually do look like Navy SEALs. So, the first leg of your adventure mission is to do reconnaissance along this trail. You are each looking for 2 pieces of a map hidden somewhere along your route at about eye level. The map, when put together, will help you find the stranded pilots. When you find your pieces, get to the boat. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there are booby traps all along this path. And if you set one off, you'll get a time delay. Your goal is to find the pieces of your map and then get to the boat at the other end of the trail as fast as possible. Good luck, Maddie. You're first. Go.
So nervous because I didn't want to step on anything. Ah! Ah!
Madison, setting off a booby trap.
Just like a string across the floor, which I didn't see at all. I was like thinking to myself, I can't set off anymore. I don't want to get a big time penalty. Yes, got that one. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. Ooh, so close. Oh my gosh, can't believe I got through that one.
Getting one of her 2 pieces with only 1 booby trap set off so far.
Okay, doing good, Maddie, doing good. Okay, that was bad. That was very bad. The second one was like covered in leaves, so I couldn't see it, and I just stepped on it, and I didn't realize. Okay.
Maddie has retrieved her 2 pieces of the map. She needs to get to the end of the path and try not to step on any more booby traps.
Oof, okay. There was like 2 like that. Oh gosh, okay. Then I like went through them. It was really cool. Oh, got through that one. Okay. Good job, Maddie, good job. Okay.
Madison arriving at the end of the booby trap path in 4 minutes, 21 seconds, setting off 2 booby traps. Ruby Ray, you're up. Good luck. You need this. Ruby Ray thinks she sees a piece of the map. It's just a paper plate. She hit It's a trap!
I like jumped into the air and it made my heart go like. I saw the wire and I stepped over it and I put my foot down. And I realized after that I didn't step on the wire, it was a pressure pad on the other side. Half of the wires were a few inches off the ground, so I think it was better just to walk.
Ruby Ray getting her first piece of the map. Talon, it's your turn. Go. Ruby Ray getting her second piece of the map. Moving just a little slower than Madison. She can't set off any more traps or she'll fall further behind Madison. She sees one.
I set off one like right off the hop and I was like crushed. How could I have done it?
Talon sees the tripwire. Talon staying low. Ruby's near the end of the path. Oh, just a twig. Talon staying low. Oh, sets off a pressure pad on the ground.
There were two wires and they crawled in between them, but there was a pressure pad in front of that. And I was crawling through thinking that was great. And I was like, oh, that was just insane.
On his feet again. Ruby sees the end. Ruby finishing in 4 minutes, 51 seconds and setting off only one booby trap. Talon carefully reaching for a piece of the map. He needs to find the last piece of it so that the challengers can put it together and locate the stranded pilots. Talon taking it nice and slow. 2 traps set off so far. Talon sees a tripwire, checking for other booby traps. Makes it through. Talon making it to the end in 7 minutes and 15 seconds. That's the slowest time.
I'm gonna want to kind of push it.
Looks like got the scaring potential of a real Navy SEAL. Anyways, challengers, you made it through the minefields. Were the explosives as scary as I was?
No, they were
A
more.
little bit scarier.
They were scarier.
Yeah.
Wait till I paint my whole face. Did everyone find their map pieces, more importantly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Madison, you found your map pieces the fastest, but you set off 2 booby traps in the process. That gave you a total of 30 seconds in time penalties. You are now still in first place. Ruby, it took you a bit longer, but you found them and you only set off 1 trap. You are now 5 minutes and 15 seconds behind the lead. Talon, you were trying to be cautious, but it actually took you the longest to get through that trail. And you set off 2 booby traps in the process. That pushed you further into last place. And you are now 9 minutes and 8 seconds behind Madison. Get those map pieces together so that we can move on to the next leg of your adventure mission. When challengers put all 6 pieces of their map together, it will show them the way to a clearing large enough for a helicopter to land. They must try to get there without being spotted by the enemy. Once there, they can use the code on the back of the map to call a chopper. The chopper will bring them to the pilots they need to rescue. Challengers will start by taking a Zodiac boat down the river to a pullout marked by a paddle on the shore. What they don't know is that the shield has been placed right on the paddle. Talon already used the shield in the last experience, so only Ruby Ray and Madison can still use one. Whoever finds it today is protected from elimination and guaranteed a place in the final experience. Enemy forces are patrolling this entire area. So you'll have to try and move through undetected. Because if Don and Jim see you, they'll try and hit you with their laser tag guns. Every time you get hit, the penalty gets bigger. And something tells me they're pretty good with their aim.
We really need to work on teamwork.
Yeah.
Seals on 3?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Seals! You ready, guys? If you guys spot it, call it. Paddle.
Ruby, come on, paddle.
Can we paddle a bit stronger there?
I think we were all like really paranoid because we didn't really want to get shot at all.
You see one, Maddie? Where do you see it?
I saw them in the shadow. I was watching for the tree.
Watch out, Ruby, you're paddling way too hard. The river challenge was a bit of a handful, especially with Ruby.
You guys need to turn.
Ruby just kept paddling, and sitting up, and we're like, enemy, enemy, and we all got down, and she'd keep paddling, and turning it sideways.
I'm telling you, you have to paddle. You can't just sit.
Think you see him, Maddie?
Guys, right there. They're on the... Keep paddling.
Right there, black paddle.
When we got to that last checkpoint, I saw the shield. Oh my gosh.
Right there, black paddle.
When we got to that last checkpoint, I saw the shield. When we got close enough, I kind of like jumped over Talon and got it, and Ruby kind of got stuck in the boat.
I realized my life jacket was all entangled in the camouflage. I reached out and she like grabbed it.
Pretty glad that happened. Get out, get out.
I was tempted to pick up the whole oar and throw it in the middle of the lake and watch them fight for it.
Good going, Commandos. You've managed to elude the enemy so far. And you're just 50 meters away from the clearing. That's where you'll rendezvous with a chopper. But the enemy is still patrolling from the other side of this river inlet. So you've got to get to the clearing as fast as possible and avoid detection, because the consequences will be a time penalty for every hit you take. Madison, since you were in first place after finding the map, 5 minutes and 15 seconds ahead of Ruby Ray, in second, you'll get to make your way to the clearing before her. Talon will get to start 3 minutes and 53 seconds behind Ruby Ray. Madison, here's your field radio. When you get there, you can call a chopper using the code on the back of this map.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Go. Don in the woods next to the path, keeping his eyes open for movement. He hits Madison. Ruby Ray, go. Madison close to where Jim is, on the lookout. Gets her. Madison takes a second hit.
It was pretty scary. You had to use all the different techniques that Don taught you. And yeah, you wanted to live as long as possible.
Ruby Ray getting close to where Don is hiding out. He nails her.
It makes the noise when you get shot and you're like, oh. And you kind of like look over and you try to see them, but there's like nobody there.
Madison close to the clearing. Jim moving up the path looking for another hit. Madison is first to reach the clearing. She was hit twice.
Vulture 01, Vulture 01, this is Striking Tiger, over.
This is Vulture 01, copy.
Talon, go. Talon finally getting to go. He's He's approaching the area where Don is patrolling. He takes a hit.
I saw it, snuck around, and somehow, like some little devil was sitting beneath me with a laser gun. He got me.
Let's see if Ruby can sneak past Jim. Second hit on Ruby. Don's got Talon in his sights again.
I see you.
Looks like he's lost Talon. Don's not giving up. A second hit on Talon.
Don got me, and he had me in his scopes for a second shot. So I straightened myself up and turned my head sideways behind a tree so he couldn't hit me. My ingenious practicality, and then I snuck away anyway.
Ruby Ray crawling along, trying to avoid getting hit by Jim again. Talon moving fast. Talon and Ruby Ray have both been hit twice by the enemy, but Talon is catching up to her. Almost at the clearing. Ruby gets to the clearing. Talon gets by Jim. He's done. Closing the gap by a lot with Ruby Ray. He's made a comeback.
How many times you get hit?
Twice.
Same.
Vulture 01.
This is Vulture 01, copy.
Request a hot extraction. Enemy personnel in my vicinity. Repeat. Request a hot extraction. Over.
It's affirmative on your request for hot extraction, Striking Tiger. Vulture 01, inbound and hot. Let's bring our lost birds home.
That's how you mow your lawn.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
My private jet was taken, so I had to take that old thing. We're coming to the end of your Elite Forces experience. You've covered sea, land. So now, all that's left is air. The final stretch of your mission calls for you to jump out of a helicopter.
Seriously?
For serious. The helicopter will hover over water close to where the pilots went down. You will jump into the water and look for the emergency smoke signals that they sent out. Around their necks are dog tags with a clue card that will lead you to the finish line of this experience. You ready to save some pilots?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
There's snapping turtles and water snakes in that water. Great.
Maddie, you got to the clearing first by a mile, but you got hit 2 times. Ruby Ray, you got there next, just a bit before Talon, but you also got hit twice. And Talon, you got hit 2 times too. Looks like 2 was the lucky number here. Your positions have not changed. The chopper pilot will release you when it's your time to jump, and I will see you at the finish line.
Madison, ready for release? 3, 2, 1.
just like so amazing. It was so much fun. If I ever get the chance to do it again, I will like take that chance in a snatch.
The clue says seals. To finish, you must bring your pilot through S to where A met L. Challengers who remember what the letters in SEAL stand for should be able to figure out the clue. SEAL stands for sea, air, and land. They must bring their pilot through sea, that means the water, to where air, that means the helicopter, met land. The helicopter met land right here, back at the landing zone. Hope they can figure that out.
Okay.
Stand by, we'll be ready. 3, 2, 1. Talon, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
To finish, you must bring your pilot.
Yes, to finish, you must bring your pilot through.
Maddie, you're the first challenger to finish. Which means you'll be moving on to the final experience.
Yes! I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in the next experience because it is the finale and it's probably gonna be like the biggest thing ever. It just feels really good that all my work paid off.
I think this is a very appropriate time for a fire dance.
Yes, victory dance!
For winning the Elite Forces experience, you get to choose between the wrench and the big reward.
It's a really hard decision. Talon always said that I did better when I was under the pressure of the wrench, so if I do well under pressure, I guess I should take the big reward.
Okay, Maddie, you win a paintball party for 12 at the nearest paintball facility in your area.
Oh my God, seriously? Oh my gosh, this is so awesome.
It's worth it?
Yeah, totally.
Ruby Ray, you are the second challenger to arrive. Talon is still behind you.
He still has his flippers on.
It was devastating because I knew I was good as gone. By the time I got up on the shore,
Nice, Talon.
Come on, Talon, hurry up.
Talon, congratulations on completing the experience. Unfortunately, you're the last challenger to do so. Talon, you did have a shield, but you used it in the last experience. So you've got nothing to save yourself right now from elimination.
Nothing.
Talon, you completed 12 experiences, and you really did a great job, but your journey ends here. You've been eliminated from the competition.
Can't say I didn't see anything like it coming, but
Can you pinpoint, do you think, where you went wrong with this experience?
probably the not boiling the water was a major place where I went wrong. A couple drops of water sealed my fate.
Well, Talon, you of course get a limited edition watch, so you can hold on to your memories.
It's been fun. Bull riding was amazing. Firefighting was the greatest. Just been so amazing.
You did great, man.
Big wet hug.
Since Maddie chose the bigger award, Ruby Ray, for coming in second during the Elite Forces experience, you win the wrench,
But you got a wrench, Ruby.
which is mightier than ever as we're coming up to the last experience.
I feel good about getting the wrench going into the final experience. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to have.
Awesome dude, awesome partner. One, two, three. Seals!
Next time in real life, it's girl against machine. Anyone get a free haircut there? And it all happens at 10,000 feet above the earth. When our final two challengers take the stick in the battle for ultimate supremacy, where the winner takes all. Your final challenge, a dogfight.
Pulling goes up.
Pulling tightens up the turn. She's coming back. Roll left. Left. Now, up.
Where is he?
Eddie, how you doing?